Moving over to the next part of the show, Trump did a press gaggle, I believe this morning, where he clarified exactly what he stood for and what he was on outside of what he put on Truth Social. But he was speaking to reporters, and this is what he had to say.
We do have President Trump. He's just been departing the White House. He has some comments that were taped as he was leaving. Here's what he has to say.
It's an East Coast version, and it should be very exciting, very good. Worked very hard on it with Ron and everybody, and I think it's going to be great. And then I'll be back here fighting for the bill, and I hear it's going okay. We'll move it along. But we'll be back here pretty early.
What do you think the president on the bill used to warning some Republicans not to go too crazy with the cuts? Are there parts of the bill or amendments that you think cut too much?
We're going to have to see the final version. I don't want to go too crazy with cuts. I don't like cuts. There are certain things that have been cut, which is good. I think we're doing well. We're going to have to see. It's very complicated stuff. Great enthusiasm, as you know. And I think in the end, we're going to have it. What do you think, Caroline? Yeah, I think.
What do you think about Zoran Mamdani having such a hard time condemning the phrase globalizing intifada?
I think he's terrible. He's a communist. The last thing we need is a communist. I said there will never be socialism in the United States. Now we have a communist. So
I think that is the dumbest thing. I don't think that Zohan Magdami, or whatever his name is, of course he's going to have enthusiasm. I've seen AOC sitting there running around with him, championing him and stuff like that. I don't believe that he'll even remotely get any real support in real life. I don't think that he's going to defeat Eric Adams. Now, I could be wrong, and New Yorkers could 100% surprise me. But I don't believe that Zoran Magdami, with his socialist views, this guy yesterday said on Meet the Press, he said that he's going to be targeting whites. If this is not the most racist thing that I've heard a Muslim candidate ever say. He says that he's going to be targeting whites in white neighborhoods to pay more so that they can actually give more over to other people. This dude said that he wanted to freeze rents in New York City. He said he wanted government-ran grocery stores. It's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of in my entire life.
I think he's bad news, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with him, watching him, because he has to come right to this building to get his money. And don't worry, he's not going to run away with anything. I think frankly, I've heard he's a total nut job. I think the people of New York are crazy. If they go this route, I think they're crazy. We will have a communist for the first time, really, a pure, true communist. He wants to operate the grocery stores, the department stores. What about the people that are there? I think it's crazy.
What happened to Elon Musk?
Who?
What happened to Elon Musk?
Nothing. He's upset he's losing his EV mandate. He's very upset about things, but, he could lose a lot more than that. I can tell you right now. Hey.
Like he said it, even though he didn't say it. He said it, but he didn't really say it. He said, listen, I know he upset over the EV mandates. I know he upset over losing that tax credit over EV mandates. I know he upset over the bill. He feeling some type of way about it, but be careful. Tread lightly. He said, listen, you can lose a lot more than that. Be careful. He said it without saying it. He said it lightly. I see you over there making things difficult. Don't worry about it, big dog. We see you. We see you. He said it without saying it.
Elon can lose a lot more than that. We hope it's going to happen, and we're looking forward to happen sometime next week. We want to get our hostages back. We want to get the hostages back.
What if the big beautiful bill doesn't pass? You have to go through item by item by item and pass this stuff one at a time, or are you just going to try again?
I think we're going to get there. It's tough. We're trying to break it down so it's really good for the country. Trying to get a lot for everybody, and it's a big bill. And smaller bills would have been easy, but they wouldn't have been as good. I think it's going to do okay.
And what the alligator Alpha says is the idea that if some illegal immigrants escape, they just get eaten by an alligator or a snake or something.
I guess that's the concept. This is not a nice business. I guess that's the concept. If snakes are fast, but alligators are, but we're going to teach them how to run away from an alligator, okay? If they escape prison. How to run away. Don't run in a straight line. Run like this. And you know what? Your chances go up about 1%. Okay? Not a good thing.
What are you going to talk to Netanyahu about next Monday?
Well, he's coming here. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about the great success we had. I mean, we had an incredible, in Iran, we had an incredible success. Like really nobody's had in many, many years. That was a precision war strike. And the word obliteration can now be used because the Atomic Energy Commission said you can't even get into the place. It was demolished. It was really demolished. It was a great, brilliant strike, and how to go forward. We're also going to talk about Gaza. We want to get the rest. We got a lot of hostages back, but we're going to talk about Gaza. I don't know. I think we'll have to take a look. We might have to put Doge on Elon. You know what Doge is? Doge is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be terrible? He gets a lot of subsidies, Peter. But Elon's very upset that the EV mandate is going to be terminated. And you know what? When you look at it, not everybody wants an electric car. I don't want an electric car. I want to have maybe gasoline, maybe electric, maybe a hybrid.
He throwing shots. He throwing big shots now. Oh, he throwing big shots now. He said maybe not everybody want an electric car. Maybe I want a hybrid. Maybe I want gas. Maybe I want all of that. He throwing big shots now.
Someday a hydrogen, if you have a hydrogen car, it has one problem. It blows up, you know. So I'm going to give that one to Peter. I'm going to let Peter test it out. The hydrogen cars, and when they blow up, it's serious. They find you 5 blocks away. It's that good.
President, how are the trade talks going? Are there any countries we can expect to see before the July 9th deadline?
Everything's going well. Honestly, everything. This is very complicated because it's very big. A lot of different areas. Look, the Republicans have their heart in it. The Democrats they just want to destroy our country. A Democrat wants to destroy the country. They won't vote on it. They don't vote on anything. This is the biggest tax cut in history. Everything is the biggest in history. It's the best bill we've ever had. We can't get one Democrat vote.
And that just shows you that the Democrats are more aligned with party than they are about the American people. So
When do you think you'll get final? When do you think you'll get final?
Nice guy, Peter. What do you think?
Very nice guy. When do you think you'll get final passage of the bill?
Hopefully soon. Hopefully today, if we can. Final passage. When I say final is let's take Senate at a time, okay? But I think Senate should be today, and we go over to the House.
And what about Senator Murkowski? Is there any way to placate her?
Who knows? You tell me. You tell me. Is there? Alaska's done so well with me. There's never been a president better to Alaska than me. But it doesn't mean people appreciate it. Have a good time.
we've never seen a president this transparent either, because we didn't hear anything about Biden. We didn't hear from Biden. We didn't see him doing press gaggles every single day. Trump has literally been visible, front and center, transparent, talking to the people, talking to the American people, helping people to understand what they're doing, why we need to pass it, why we shouldn't pass it, what we getting into, what we not getting into. And so he's been killing it. He's just been absolutely killing it. And I think that he's been the most transparent, the greatest president of our lifetime. We can't hear anymore. So that's pretty much it. I think that I don't understand why they can't work together. I don't understand why Elon Musk is going off the rails. You're not going to get everything from everybody. You're not going to get everybody appreciating or agreeing with everything that you say. And that is okay. It is okay for people to not agree. You may not necessarily care for it. You may not agree with it, but you don't do it. When you have a personal relationship with somebody, all right? And this is what I stand on, and this is what I've lived by. When you have a personal relationship with somebody, especially in its current state, you still have a great relationship with them. You do not resort to digging deep down and saying crazy stuff about them to the general public. We figure it out behind the door, behind closed doors. We haven't always agreed with every single thing with my people on After Hours, but guess what? We disagree on the camera on the show because that is what the show is. It is somewhat of a debate show or a show where we talk about cultural norms or the things that's happening in popular culture. But behind the scenes, we saw for that. We saw for that. I do think that Elon Musk is a spoiled brat, David. 100%. So, yep, that is what happened with Trump. That is his current statement. He was just saying that Elon Musk, he can lose a lot more than that if he don't keep his act together, and so he need to be a little bit more careful.